Extraction. Now, Chris Hemsworth does look like he has found his genre once he's ready to hang that hammer. So Sam Hargrave, the stunt coordinator to Captain America Civil War and Avengers Endgame, steps into the director's shoes for the very first time, bases his film on a graphic novel and gets in a lot of names from the Marvel Cinematic Universe to be a part of his film. Now, one must think that the result will be brilliant. So let's find out.
This is an extraction.
So who are the players?
Biggest drug lord in India versus biggest drug lord in Bangladesh.
Some mythic shit, huh?
The film begins with a promising bird's eye view of what's shown as the city of Dhaka. Incidentally, that was what the film was called earlier. But that easy calm of the shot suddenly shifts into some heavy-duty action even before you are beginning to settle into that film. This, though, is just the teaser. So let's go back to where and how it all started.
It's a kidnapping. Drug lord's son. Clock's running at 16 hours. Proof of life as of 6 hours ago.
The film is the story of two rival drug lords, one in India, O.V. Mahajan Sr., played by Pankaj Tripathi, in a blink and miss role. But even in that, he is giving in 100%, so much so that even the flicker of his face is on point. The other one is Amir Asif, played by Priyanshu Penyoli, well, the very fine find of Bhavesh Joshi superhero, but here he's trying hard to actually pass off as Pablo Escobar of Dhaka, trying hard to get in that Bengali accent right, and eventually trying hard to even justify his presence, all because of a badly written role. Now, Asif gets O.V. Mahajan Sr.'s son kidnapped, gets him to Dhaka, and thus begins the story of extraction, which exactly is referring to our protagonist, Tyler Rake's mission to rescue the kidnapped son, who is also interestingly called O.V. Mahajan Jr.
You want to survive, you do exactly as I say.
Who are you?
Name?
Ovi.
So let's turn to the hero, Chris Hemsworth, world's sexiest man alive, who has pretty much the entire film running on his shoulders, as are all the chase sequences, the Mortal Kombat scenes, pretty much the entire action. Now, one thing is a given, Sam Hargrave knows a thing or two about action. Although it is a critique-proof territory, but the film is perfect there. But that's that. Now, there is a thin plot with a subplot of Hemsworth past also thrown in, where he is bruised and battered in his heart. He is trying to actually go ahead and deliberately do a lot of death-defying roles and jobs. He jumps off a cliff into the river, or like his own partner in crime, Nick Khan, which is played by the lovely Golshifteh Farhani, says it, that you're trying to actually spin the chamber enough time so that you go ahead and catch a bullet.
You're hoping if you spin the chamber enough times, you're gonna catch a bullet.
A word now about our Desi hero Randeep Hooda, who plays Pankaj Tripathi's henchman and has given 100% to this film, but is failed miserably by the script. Now, his is a part that has probably been written in the most distracted manner, though it should have been more in-depth. That man emotes with his eyes, even with a face that is battered and bruised. If you can ignore that Steven Seagal 80s hairdo, that is. Rudraksh Jaiswal, the young lad who plays O.V. Jr., does well to stay afloat with very little script support. And anyone who is actually feeling that the film is essentially a white man's gaze to what is being projected as a third world nation isn't all that misplaced in his or her judgment. So Mortal Kombat, some PUBG style gun warfare, hand combat between Randeep Hooda and Chris Hemsworth is where the film manages to redeem itself. Yet, too many distractions in extraction, and this is something that even Hemsworth's world famous handsomeness can do nothing about.
The city's on lockdown.
Yeah, no shit.